identity crisis and I cut bangs. And I'm waiting for my 23andMe to come back, and eventually it did come back, and I found out that I'm like French, British, German, Irish, and like a little Iberian, but like not enough to qualify for a scholarship. So I'm, as I do, I'm sorry about this part. I'm applying for diversity scholarships, like pushing the Isabella part of my name. And I realized, like, I'm from Iowa, and I realized how much being like a comedian from Iowa has shaped me, you know, like, it's hard enough being a vegetarian from Iowa, let alone a funny feminist. You tell a guy in Iowa you don't eat meat, and it's a personal attack on his masculinity. And it's like, okay, dude. Just because I won't swallow doesn't mean I won't put it in my mouth. So, people ask me, I know, it's ridiculous. So presumptuous of them. I'm like, I'm a naughty gal, like I taste. People ask me, like, what's Iowa like? And I love that question, because most of the time they're like, is that the place where there's potatoes? I'm like, no, it's a different starch. Corn, even better, grilled. I can tell you a lot about it. And I'm like, well, I don't want to stereotype, but it's like corn, cows, and crystal. Men. I know I look like a homegrown gal, but let me tell you, I can make a mean methamphetamine. There's more than junk in this trunk. So, I live off Wilshire in a maxi pad, which for those of you wondering, that's a bachelor pad for a female. Yeah. Well, it's actually pretty small, so you could consider it a panty liner. So I get up in the morning and I experience a lot of catcalling. I don't know. And I'll move my car at like 6 a.m. And I'll tell you what doesn't discriminate, and that's catcalling. So I'll move my car at 6 a.m. with one eye open, barely, and it happens. And then I'll park my car at like 11 p.m. with one eye closed, and it's still happening. And my next, thank you for that subtle groan. Was that a cat call? And then it's like, at one point, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna be like, all right, listen. I like sugarfish sushi and SK donuts. I'm a Pisces, so I can be a little stubborn at time. My mom only picks up like 1/3 of my calls, so I need to be a little more caring and consistent. And you have a Costco membership, I can really see his He could be the one, you guys. You don't know, okay? I'm sick of swiping. So I was at a bachelorette party like 2-3 weeks ago in Kansas City, Missouri. Similar to St. Louis, not quite the same. And as I'm there, fun fact about Missouri, you can drink in the car as long as the driver's not drinking. So basically, we got fucking lit. And we arrive there, and we stay, and we go out, and we come back. And like, the good friend that I am, I like to document everything. You know, I'm videotaping everything. And at one point, we go to bed. I don't remember when. And I woke up the next morning, I had like 8 DMs. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I already feel like shit. And I go to the restroom, and the rest of my people are sleeping in the room. And I'm sitting there, and I have 8 DMs. I'm like, all right, guys, all right. My like ass looked good, but not that good. And then I'm looking, and they're like, do you know you posted this? Do you know you posted this? I'm like, what are they talking about? What? So I'm like looking, and it's a video. And it's of the bride, and she's changing. And in the video, she's covering her tits. I'm like, oh, she won't care about that. It's no big deal. And then all of a sudden, her arms are everywhere, and her tits are just jiggling everywhere. And I was in that moment, I was like, thank God I'm not the maid of honor, because I would have been a maid of disgrace. Like, I would have failed as a friend in that moment. So then I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I crawl back into bed. Thank you. Yeah, it was a terrifying moment. Crawl back into bed, and I'm laying there, and Bree goes to the restroom, the bride, and I'm laying there with my best friend. She's like, you know, why are you laughing? And I was like, because I'm nervous. She's like, well, because I accidentally posted a video of the bride topless last night on Instagram. She's like, what? She's like, did you delete it? I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, don't tell Bree. Bree comes back. And then just like the three of us are laying there for like 25 seconds of silence. Not 20, not 30, 25 seconds of just like dead, still silence. And then you hear Bree's sweet Christian voice. She goes, Isabella? I was like, yeah. She's like, did you post a video of me topless on Instagram last night? And I was like, yeah, I'm really sorry, Brie. I didn't mean to do that. She's like, why didn't you tag me in it? I was like, damn, Brie, I'm really, really sorry. She's like, yeah, like Joe texted me and told me that he saw it. I know what you're thinking. Like, he's seen more than that. Most brothers have, right? Right?